Hi everyone and welcome back to Innovaticals, the channel where we share insight and experiences to help you grow, thrive and build a fulfilling life, both professionally and personally. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our upcoming episodes. This episode is actually the second part of our discussion about success. In our previous episode, we saw that the success is a habit and something we can cultivate in our lives. Success is not a one-off opportunity or single achievement. It can be built into a very fabric of our routine. What we repeatedly do each day is what we create the foundation for our future. In this episode, we are going to explore some of the most effective habits we can exhibit in our lives to make sure we are moving closer to the kind of the success that matters. One of the biggest needs I have seen in my work with many postgraduate students and early career professionals is personal effectiveness. So many bright and capable individuals fall short of achieving their goals, not because they lack talent, passion, or hard work, but because they haven't yet developed the skill to use their energy, habits, and decision in the most effective way. Now, let me be clear. Being personally effective doesn't mean squeezing yourself into a rigid timetable or pushing yourself so hard that every waking moment is consumed by academic or professional tasks. That approach often does the opposite of what you want. It doesn't help you flourish. It leaves you feeling dissatisfied with your study, research, and personal life. Instead, the key is learning how to structure your day in a way that aligns with your personal goal, your career path, and your life circumstances. Everyone's journey is different, but the underlying principle of the personal effectiveness are the same. So in this episode, I will explore 6 important skills that can empower you to make every moment count. Think of this not as a rigid rules, but as an adaptable strategy that you can shape it to fit your own life. Become an active learner. One of the most powerful ways to boost your personal effectiveness is to keep learning, actively, not passively. Many of us stop learning intentionally once a school or university ends. We pick up a skill from our job, sure, but we stop choosing to learn something new. But here it is the truth. Our brains are designed to learn. Learning something new doesn't just build knowledge. It energizes you, humbles you, keeps you engaged with life. Think about the joy of the struggling with something you cannot do at first, and then surprising yourself when you finally master it. You don't have to learn something career related. It could be a new language, a musical instrument, a sport, or a coding skill. The important part is that you stay curious, challenge yourself, give your brain the spark it craves. Build habits that support your future. We often underestimate the power of the daily habits, but in reality, your habits are your foundation. They shape who you become and define how effective you are in the long run. 2 habits stand out as specifically powerful. The first is nurturing relationship. No matter how busy lives get, make time for family and close friends. Those bonds will keep you grounded and emotionally strong. The second is spending time in nature. It helps reset your mind, reduces stress, and connects you to something bigger than your daily struggles. These small, consistent practices give you resilience when the lives get overwhelming. And resilience is one of the most important building blocks of the personal effectiveness. Master your sleep and wake routine. If you want to maximize your effectiveness, you need to master your rest. Sleep isn't just downtime, it's a recovery for your brain and body. Going to bed and waking up at the consistent time can transform your energy and focus. Try this. Switch off electronics 30 minutes before bed. Write a short list of the tasks for tomorrow so your brain can relax. And wake up early enough to have a calm, intentional start to the day. That quiet time in the morning before the emails, calls, and deadlines can set the tone for everything that follows. Your personal effectiveness begins with how you start and finish each day. Audit your time. Remember that time competes with time. Here it is a mindset shift that changes everything. Time competes with the time. Every hour you spend on one thing is an hour you are not spending on something else. That means you need to be deliberate. Ask yourself, is this the best use of my time right now? If the answer is no, pivot quickly. High performers often achieve in a few hours what others spread across an entire day because they don't let their focus drift onto things that do not matter. When you adopt this mindset, you stop treating time as an infinite and start using it as a resource. And that shift dramatically improves your personal effectiveness. Use coffee currency. Now, here it is a fun but powerful concept, coffee currency. Not all meetings need to be formal or long. Sometimes the most productive conversation happen in quick 20-minute coffee catch-up. Coffee currency works because it's efficient, personal, and often far more productive than an hour-long meeting. Partnership, job opportunity, and even investment often begin over coffee. But here it is the secret. Prepare for those short meetings. When time is limited, you are forced to focus on what truly matters. That makes your conversation sharper, more intentional, and far more valuable. And sharper conversation means greater personal effectiveness. Create healthy pressure. Finally, let's talk about pressure. Many of us think of the pressure as a negative, but when used intentionally, pressure can be your greatest ally. It pushes you to achieve, to move faster, and to stay accountable. But here it is the key. Pressure needs to be healthy. Don't weigh yourself down with a pressure you cannot control, like comparing yourself to others on social media or racing toward the goals you don't even value. Instead, create self-imposed deadline, challenges or milestones that stretch you without breaking you. Healthy pressure gives you direction. Too little pressure and you risk stagnation. Too much, you burn out. The secret is learning to adjust the dial so that you are always growing at a sustainable pace. And that's the essence of personal effectiveness. Closing thought. Making every moment count is not about cramming your day with endless tasks. It's about being intentional with your learning, your habit, your sleep, your time, your connection, and even the pressure you place on yourself. If you start applying this strategy, you will find that you get more done, not just in terms of productivity, but in terms of meaningful, fulfilling progress. So here is my challenge for you. Audit your next 24 hours. Ask yourself, did I really make these moments count? And if not, what is the one habit I can start tomorrow to change that? Thanks for watching today's episode. If you find it inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. And in the comments below, I would love to hear. What's one habit you use to make your moment count? Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making every moment count.